Yes, we are.
To the thing, yeah.
Yes, we are.
I'm gonna take around the county for the level, bring it up. Okay, when it gets, thank you.
Handwriting right there. It's for pleading.
This was push offer as the last thing to pick up with back then.
Deputy Mejia, Rashawn,
Yeah.
the date didn't go well on the stakeout in the book I'm reading.
Oh, it did.
It didn't go well. Feelings were hurt. So Mejia, what must she do?
Not my handwriting.
I don't know. I don't remember this, I don't remember.
Oh, it's a cozy mystery, cupcake meta mystery. Yeah. Yeah.
Drag out.
Yeah.
Let's do.
I'm here on Michael's farm today, just a status.
See how noisy it is in here? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's very noisy today. Oh, okay.
Tell me what, please. I'll do that.
How else are we doing?
I'm sorry.
I'll put it.
So.
John, you picked up an case. Awesome. Still.
You know what's going on.
I was down.
They didn't bring him over, did they?
Not get, it's all folks, but we think it's not what we wanted right now. Man, it's a part.
Stairs.
You didn't get for himself, but you didn't walk away.
They're not.
Did you bring him over?
I didn't bring nobody.
Yes.
We have transport things.
I will. I don't know why it was very low the other day,
That's status.
but I will do my best.
Eric said we just, the elevator's not closed.
All right, everyone. Are you able to hear me now, Rashawn? Everybody needs to whisper. And I'm calling the docket. Find a seat. When I call the docket, you need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Deputy Laura, everybody has till 9:30 to show up. If they do not, you can take them into custody. Also, attorneys, you're going to need some extra patience today. If you have a client who's an inmate, the elevators are broken. So it's going to take some time. All right, Ryan Westbrook.
Judge, I think he's in federal custody.
Jason Mejia.
Here.
Juan Rivas. Chris Cervantes. Juanette Perry. Rafael Rodriguez. Trisha Rodriguez.
She is present.
Raymond Diaz, custody. Christopher Vermon.
He's, has on.
All right, let me see. We'll have to see. Somebody doesn't have a name. They have Zoom users, so we'll see if that's him. Jose Gomez, custody. Heather Gonzalez. Heather Lee Gonzalez. Marquis Bias. Christine Marino. Thank you. Matthew Hill. Find a seat. Pete Alcantar. Pete Alcantar Jr. Jessica Navarro. Alicia Jimenez, custody. Danny Cantu.
You're good.
Thank you. James Parker. James Aaron Parker. Layla Vasquez. Sebastian Vidales. Alfred Andrade. That's recall for Thursday. Angela Williams, custody. Jesse De Hoyos, custody. Kevin Salinas. Good morning, thank you. Gennaro Zavala, custody. Victor Quiones. John Glover, custody. Jonathan Aguilera. Jonathan Manuel Aguilera. I know I'm mispronouncing that. I'm not rolling R. How do you pronounce that?
Aguilera.
Oh, Aguilera. They didn't roll their R's either. They should be ashamed. Theodore Garcia. Theodore Ted Garcia. James Parker. Omar Wright.
Here.
Thank you. Daryl Fauntleroy, custody. Charles Smith, custody. Jose Marino.
Here.
Arlene Hernandez, custody. Jesse Arguello. Luis Revele, custody. Daniela Bustos. Daniela Bustos. Vashon, I bet your father's name is Daniel. James Price.
Here.
Brian Ruiz, custody. Jennifer Humphreys. Thank you. Brianna Owens, custody. Marquis Bias. Thank you. Yes, he's here. James Price. I'm sorry, some people are on the docket more than once. James Price. Thank you. Randy Gallegos, supposed to be by Zoom. He's on the docket twice for some reason. I don't know. Chaz Reed, custody. Daniel Chapa, custody. Jennifer Chambers. Michael Sanchez, Arnold Pena, custody. Antonio Montejo.
Yes.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ruth Lopez. Alicia Jimenez, custody. Jamal Coleman. Josue Carvajal. Daniel Chapa, custody. Pierce Pearson should be by Zoom. Albert Gunther.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anyone came in later, your name was not called. All right, we'll start with the person in the red. Please stand. What's your name? I'm sorry, what? Aiden Lujan.
July, I had already signed, but I got a letter in the mail. This is my original coordinator, but I think it.
All right, who's your attorney? All right, who's with you? Your mom? All right, so this is what I always learned when I was a defense attorney. You should always talk to the mom, the girlfriend, or the wife, because usually they know. Usually, if the defendant is a male, they don't know. So, mom, who is his attorney? Thank you. All right, Mom, this is what we're gonna do. After I finish taking everybody's name, they're gonna call him up and we're gonna see where he should be in the system, okay? And we'll try to get him out as quickly as possible if he's not on the docket for today. All right, thank you. Thanks for bringing him. Who else?
Yes, ma'am. I had court today. Got notified for the 6th.
All right, what's your name?
Jacob Building. He's a mental health court participant. His matter got resent.
All right, if you'll talk to him.
I'll talk right now.
All right, thank you. Over here, yes. Heather Gonzalez. All right. You'll need to sit on the second row.
She's on page 2, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, everyone, here are the rules of the court. Number one, it's Friday Eve. Treat it as such, so it should be a great day. So let's be patient. Please find a seat. Let's be patient with everyone. Please be extra patient with the deputies today because as I've told you, the elevators are down in the back. So it's going to take longer for them to bring your client up if you have someone who's in custody. You're not ready to approach me if you have not conferred with the state or conferred with your client. If your client is in custody, yes, they need to be brought out, whether it's going to take a long time or not, because they need to know what's going on. Do not approach this side or talk behind the court reporter when we're on the record. You'll know we're on the record because I will have called the style of the case. So today we have a guest and we have plenty of guests, but today we have Veronica Brooks. So let's be nice when we have company. We're always taught, be extra nice so they will think that this is a great profession, which it is. So everyone, please confer.
Mr. Levon, Aiden Levon,
Reported by this day and I said something. We're
gonna speed on that and then we're gonna come back up to the
Norma.
So I'm going down to county court level.
Mom, come up here with him.
I'll be right back.
That's the information.
Kevin Sullivan. It's right. I think it's like 4th or 5th day. Yep. And I'm gonna go down to county court level. And then we'll be right back up.
Fine, you're gonna have, I'm gonna have to hold, I thought we were gonna have a plea, but I'm not sure.
let me know when you're ready. Is it under Levon?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll go right.
I got it.
That's what I'm gonna discussion where I see it similar. Same thing.
No, I'm gonna go in. I don't right now.
Well, yeah, even say. Warrant.
I guess.
But, yeah, so. Yeah, I'm curious.
I think it's because it's on my original court date, but I got a letter in the
One.
Yeah.
Oh, but-
First thing is probation, 2 other, right there. Then we came in for a violation on bond, at which point they took off his GPS under that day. They removed GPS. But when we got here, he wasn't in his. So we said. So they did remove GPS that day, and we said sometime it should not.
Yeah. Y'all need to.
But it just sent out. Okay.
This is my original court date for my 2 probation cases.
Yeah.
They get a copy of the.
So why did they ask y'all to be here today? Compliance or?
No, I think this is my original court date, but y'all had reset it sooner.
Oh, it's at the 31st. No, what happened was, I think this court date was the 30th. They brought him in early to prison.
Yeah,
So he had an original court date today.
but I still got the letter in the mail, so I just showed up just in case.
Okay, yeah, you're done. You're fine. You can go.
Okay, thank you.
Does he have to come back?
Not until the July 20th. So he.
Norma,
Yeah, that information.
give him just 1 second. Give him a reset form so he's protected from, well, for
He's gonna have court date. I think our court date should be.
Oh, so he has no court date here?
He has court date.
Okay,
Yeah, I wouldn't give him a, he said he just doesn't have no court date here, only county court 13, he has 10 days misdemeanor.
okay.
But that's not so good.
Okay.
Okay,
Second row.
so Norma, send him to county court law 13. If they have a judge, so he can have paper in his hand, so there'll be no confusion. And you don't want any confusion, okay?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
And just tell them, you need a reset form, some paper. So that you can have that, and you can always pull that off if there are some issues, okay?
Third court, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Roy. I can get them eight, well, anyways, and that way we can have Curry, but. Like, yeah.
Adriana, I'm sorry, not Adriana. Yeah. I'll just give them to you to check.
Okay.
That's what they do so.
Oh, it is. And let me just tell you, I've had family members who had that, and gout is very painful. All right.
When I'm getting married after.
Norma, Diaz on page 2. Family violence, Diaz on page 2.
Yes, Ross.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Construction.
And attorneys, don't forget to sign in when you're ready.
On guilty, the campuses went out today, we set for like May 7th and May 15th. I wanted to see if I could just ask the judge if he could just come on the 15th.
I met the greatest people. Oh, yeah, I saw. Living actually.
I can. Yeah, I told him to stick his out. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was just gonna see if that if you're coming back, man, yeah, he writes the book.
Oh my God. He loves to. I think the best one I like is this. It's the cannibal for the best.
You're supposed to go open the door.
Yeah. Whole thing.
And then you ended up being transferred to. No, that's- Instead of opening up. I went, "Oh, you just smart."
Yeah, man. I didn't, my son, he said. He was there long time, and he was talking. We'll say that. And I don't know. But then it's just.
Judge, like, encourage him to just.
My dad and all
No, I'm looking at that clip. So gifted, holding a pen, a clip, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry,
How about attorneys? Stay away.
I did that for that, the flyer.
Like in the business. Benefits for losing a friend? Huh?
Yeah.
I know when it's coming.
How are you?
We're here all.
On the base.
We're scheduled.
Thank you.
Like one time I went in for surgery, started a prayer trying to get the needle in, and I had. Here, I had bleeds all. And then I know looking there was mantle.
Oh.
But he couldn't put it in. Just, you know, wrap my arm and.
The judge had to try to get us out as possible.
Mine's not based.
Good morning.
And I was, a student side.
I've always had.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Even when I go now.
Oh, when? So your computer would go with the doctor, they've already
And so there should be.
Okay.
My sons.
I do too.
All right.
They don't.
I did. So you can confirm all that.
So I'm always watching. Anyone ready? I'm watching. I don't know why you get it first time. So I'm watching. Okay.
All right, Renee Munoz. Hi.
Makes sense.
Hi. All right, everyone, please whisper.
Mr. Gilday, Judge.
Yes.
The reapproach on that, he's scheduled for May 15th for the mental health court. I think this court date was a status to see about his entrance into that program.
Okay, I already reset that.
It was to May 7th.
Yeah, do you want it on a different day?
Would it be possible, Judge, for you guys to reset it to the May 15th, the mental health court date?
What's the cause number, do you know?
Well,
you know what, his name is,
it's on there.
oh, just 1 second. Okay, 2025.
CR
Mhm.
006971.
We were just looking to see about on the same dates because he rides the bus. He's currently at Cross Point, so for just to come two times in 2 weeks, it might be a little bit difficult. But he advised me he's meeting with Crystal and abiding by the terms of the program and looking forward to be successful in the program.
Awesome. How are you doing?
I have a word to tell you,
Oh, yeah?
if you allow that.
Yes.
What's your question?
I know I have a word, and I know I look very bad, but I wanna come back to the good one. When I was 11, I broke my credit card and it filled 4 years
Okay,
ago.
let me just tell you this.
Maturing at an old age.
So what's-
I was at a bus stop.
So
Let me just tell you right now, number one, you don't look bad. You're looking great today, okay? So I always tell people, wherever you start in life, that's your starting point. It's not supposed to be your ending spot.
Just started learning. Things
Yeah.
I could have learned that, you're saying.
Yeah.
I have like 10-year-old break.
So this is the thing about the program you're going to enter into. We're all going to want to help you. That's how the treatment programs are supposed to be. So the thing is, you got to reach out for the help. If you see yourself struggling, don't think you have to struggle alone, because we're all there to help you and we want you to be successful, okay?
I would appreciate any kind of good words towards the rehab,
Mhm.
so I can have a better life. 'Cause I got school. Should have done that at a young age. I've been hurt, and I healed 4 years ago. Fully recovered. So I need to step my life up and be an adult now. Make good despite godly moves in life. I want to go to school. So I've been in school for a month and a half.
Oh, awesome. What are you taking?
Right now reading, I'm about to take my finals within 7.
Okay.
So I just got
Yes.
So here's the thing.
Sorry.
You're doing
Get it
great.
done. I just would do it later on. If that's okay, I heard I have 12 months.
It's a 12-month program at minimum. There might be.
Starting from when I, like, last week. when you-
Starting from when you signed it.
Yeah, it was like, I think,
Oh, wow.
April 13th, or it was
But that's
about a week,
how
week and a half ago.
work. Is that okay, Judge? That,
Sure. I mean,
can you try to remove it? I mean, I want to be in college by the time I get out, and I'm growing up now. I'm not gonna be enough of it, I promise.
all right, so here's
I'd be
the,
out at the bus stop.
let me just tell you the way let me just tell you the way things
When I
work.
first
Yeah, no problem.
wrong people, wrong crowd outside, you know.
So let me tell you the way treatment programs work. And specifically this treatment program. This treatment program is a pretrial diversion program. So what that means is if you complete everything, it's not going to be on your record. If you decide, this program is too much for me, I think I can do it on my own, then what will end up happening is your case will go back to an originating court, and they will proceed with those charges, whatever those charges are.
That's what we don't want.
Yes, I get bullied a lot, because I'm very, not like manly, because I grew up late always, and I'm old, and I was self-defending myself, but I was still in the wrong for being in that situation. I shouldn't be bullied. I shouldn't be outside. I shouldn't have a cigarette in my lip. And now that I'm going to school, my mind is developing like if I'm in the 12th grade. Now I'm older. And my mind is a lot younger. Like the things I should have done at 18, I was hurt still. I did at 24. And I look back and I say I can't really have delays. No, I don't want to delay. I want to get my education. I want to go to college. I want degrees. I was looking into psychology, sociology, math, science, business administration, business management, data analysis, computer science.
Well, I'll just tell you,
statistics.
this is a program this program will work with you on that.
That's the only way. I learned the hard way. 10 years of me out there, it was no good for me.
Yeah.
That's why anything you ask, I'm willing to tell you a lot about it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything from you because my family, they're cops, they're in the army.
Mhm.
I made a terrible decision to go to the streets.
Mhm.
I didn't join the gang. I didn't do any of that. I never shot anybody, I never stabbed anybody. I never robbed nobody. I never did drugs. I just am like a kid that went out when the parents said, my parents on church, they said, don't go out. I went out. They said, don't go over there. I
And you
went
did
over
it.
there and I got in trouble a lot. And the first confession, and that had lives of my education. I was hurt.
Well, what I can tell you is this program,
My mind, I I was hurt, but it's better than that.
Well, I will tell you, this program is to help you get on track. And we want you to be on track, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset you. And you wanted it when?
If we could respectfully judge, May 15th, that's his mental health court setting.
All right, so we're gonna reset you for May 15th, okay? And when you come for that setting, I'll remember, my mind's a steel trap. I'll remember everything that you told me. But this is what I want you to do. When you come on May 15th, let us know what your schedule is for school so we can see what we
Monday
can do.
to Thursday, anywhere from 9 to 8 p.m.
Okay,
Usually works out.
So with meds, may I get a Zyprexa note in there because the Zyprexa is the real
well,
lighter
what,
one?
here's the thing, what you'll need to do is you need to talk to your doctor, because I'm not a medical doctor. You'll need to talk to them. I always tell people if there's any issue with medications, side effects or something of that nature, talk to your doctor, because I'm not a medical doctor. Okay?
I come clean, nothing wrong with me mentally. I don't need medicine, but I'm spiritual. I love God. I know to do the right thing will be good back. And that's all I ever tried to be in life. I can promise you that. And I'm so sorry for coming before you in this position in life. And I know you're a great woman. You have a good heart, and I appreciate everything you're doing for me.
No problem. And thank you so much. And like I said, where we are in life, we're all of us are trying to improve. Like I'm on my path of improvement. We just try to make improvements every single day. And that's what you're doing. So I appreciate it. And I want you to let you know, I see that you're doing that.
You gave me the light of the day today for the rest of my life.
Great
Thank you.
opportunity for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Does he need a reset form or would that help? Would you be helped by having a reset form?
Yes, if the court wouldn't mind, Judge, just so I guess he has the paper with
No,
him.
we could just a reset form for the 15th.
Maybe you can.
Yes,
Maybe excuse me.
yes, thank you. All right, who's ready?
Ready, I have page 2, Judge, next one down, Christine Moreno.
Hey, do you have, can you make me another copy of the docket?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Christine Marino? Hello. Hi, good morning. All right, just give me a moment. Odyssey is doing its circular thing to pull up the case.
Right.
Okay. All right, so this is set for a plea deadline date today.
It is, Judge, but there are some videos, this DPS trooper, the state was gonna try to find those. It didn't come up on Discovery. I checked yesterday, it wasn't made available to me. They just look now, they've got some, but I don't know, they weren't made available to me, so it's a Discovery issue. I've gotta have those before we.
All right, criminal trial division on this case,
Christine?
Marino, when do you all expect to have these videos?
Judge, I'll be making a request for those videos today. We should get them back in maybe a week or two.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. And you all have already tendered an offer?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
All right, Norma, recall this in 3 weeks for a plea deadline date.
Yes, sir.
And counsel, if you don't have the videos by then, of course, the court will extend.
May 21st.
oh,
All right,
May-
so
May
we'll be back
21st.
on May 21st.
thank you, ma'am.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank
Thank you.
I have two things. I have one on the docket, Mercado. Sorry, Omar Wright, I'm ready to approach. And then I have a motion.
This is something very short. It's not. After, I'll talk to you after 1:30. If you have to be.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh, I can't wait.
Yes.
All right, who's next?
1 second, Judge, I'm sorry.
Hunter, are you joining us?
Today, Judge, yes, ma'am.
So you're with Family Violence for today?
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm here for bit.
Oh, okay. Hi, Hunter. It's always great seeing you.
Sorry, 177, still seeing now. Process project. And the reports were gonna be released after May 18th.
And who's this?
Yeah.
So when is the, all right. Julie Pollock?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. So on your client, they're saying that the competency evaluation,
I just wanted.
he's scheduled in magistrate's court for that on May 18th.
Right.
So if you want, you know, the elevators are broken, they can bring your client up if you want to stay for that, or either I'll reset this after May 18th.
I've had a difficult time referring with things, so.
All right, just
no,
reset. All right, well, before you all do that, let me see. What is-
You want to
Oh,
just,
this is a motion to revoke, correct?
no,
All right, it's a,
right.
yeah, Michael Sanchez.
I think we entered a.
Everyone, please whisper. Pretend like you're spies. And if somebody can hear your conversation, it will not go well for you. Yes,
We had entered a plea and we were here on a sentencing,
yes,
and you had questions about his competency.
competency. All right.
And I've already had him once reviewed and the doctor found him competent, but
All right, now I remember this. So, all right, so he's scheduled for May 18th. I don't know where they are as far as the evaluation in magistrate's court for competency, but what we'll do, Norma, set this for the beginning of June. And counsel, if it's done sooner than that and you want him brought sooner than that, then let us know.
thank you, Judge.
I can do a first.
All right. And do you want us to counsel his appearance?
I'm
Do
sorry.
you want his appearance counseled today for court?
Yes.
Deputy Laura, you can send him back. All right, Veronica, this is our docket. So those are the people, and that's a matter of public record. Those are the people who are on docket today. And so I have to go through all of those cases today. Yes, actually, it's a light docket today. All right, who's next?
I have page, third one down, Juan Rivas.
Juan Rivas. Yes,
Hello, Judge. Good morning.
good morning. How's it going?
Good, good. We're here to get a trial date.
Ah. All right, so all of the discovery is in,
What's my for?
and you have the transcript,
We got the transcript, Judge.
so.
All I need to tell.
We have everything we need.
Whenever I have people come up to the bench to speak to me, then there's all this chatter over here. So let's wait till that chatter is done. All right, so the other thing, has an acknowledgement of discovery been completed?
I have no memory.
I don't have it. If you could,
We'll get that
I
done.
think, I want to say it was March 16th.
It's probably better to do one now with all the new stuff I just came.
All right, so they'll do that. So counsel, you received all discovery then?
I have, Your Honor.
And offer was tendered
Yes.
and you're rejecting the offer? State, how long do y'all expect this trial to last?
This particular charge are probably still be.
All right, all right. Knowing the parties as I know the parties, it'll probably be 3 days.
That's right.
Oh, no, because I know you guys just get to the point and ask the questions that need to be asked.
What if we go past a week?
Oh,
Do we get something in return?
let me just tell you,
Props?
the first civil trial that I ever had, there was time announcements and the time announcement was 3 weeks. And I'm like, this is insane that this is lasting 3 weeks. So I'm over there trying this case.
Okay.
And we ended up having a Matlock moment, which was great. And then I kept getting called on the criminal side. Oh, we need you over here for trial. I'm like, I'm currently in trial. They had me checking in every day. I said, do you realize on the civil side, when they announced for 3 weeks, it's exactly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And get this, the judge does not let you go over 3 weeks. So if a witness went longer than anticipated, you're only going 3 weeks. That, and they cut everybody off. It's like, it's going to the jury now. You only had 3 weeks. All right, so Norma, need a jury trial date for them. If y'all will confirm, 4 days,
We can do June 29th.
June 29th. All right, you'll be back on June 29th for jury trial. Court will not consider any plea bargain agreements without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plea open to the court.
That's right.
All right, thank you. And counsel, once you have signed the acknowledgement of discovery and you've done, signed the reset form, you're excused, just have a seat and they'll bring the reset to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank
I'll be
you.
right with you. Thanks. Yeah. That's all I get.
All right, who's next?
Page 5, fourth one down, John Glover.
John Glover.
Judge, I just wanted to approach, that's why I put my name on the list. We're gonna,
This is a case, Judge, that we were doing a felony reduction on. I did process the PC affidavit and information complaint on 413 and sent it through the process. It's currently waiting with the misdemeanor judge presiding this month, Judge Dominguez, waiting for signature. I went ahead this morning and asked the office assistant, that's our liaison with presiding judge of the month, to ask if it could be rushed since he is in custody. So that's one.
and I was just gonna try to save them from having to bring another person if we could. I'm gonna try to plead him in jail court if I can, so.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You see how women are able to multitask? That's what we do. And I'm going to be doing that all week because Mother's Day is coming up on the 10th. Don't wait till the last minute to get flowers, right? All right, so when are you all expecting this to be done?
The paralegal said hopefully by Friday, if not Monday. So, and then we sent the
And then-
email to rush. So
Yeah.
probably.
All right, so Norma, let's recall this for mid-May. Is that good for everybody, you
Yes.
think?
Yes, Judge.
Mid-May?
The 21st.
Sure.
All right, May 21st. And if, of course, if everything is taken care of, you won't need to be here.
Perfect.
And Deputy Laura, she said you can cancel her client.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
So what's happening there is they're refiling it as a misdemeanor. Now, normally you can plead somebody up here, right? And just do a reduction to a misdemeanor. But sometimes it's better because you don't want your client for anyone to see that it was originally a felony. So they're going to refile it as a misdemeanor case. And so it will only show up as a misdemeanor. All right, who's next?
Page 7, third one down, Jesse Arguello.
Jesse Arguello.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to purple.
Thank you, Judge.
It's supposed to be an LSU purple, right?
There you go. Glad it makes you happy, Judge.
Yeah, it does. So where are we on discovery?
Judge, this is the first setting. Just looking to see the lab. We got the labs. Gonna discuss the offer with my client. We got one today. I think we may have everything. Just gonna go over it one more time with you.
Okay, how old are you? All right, Norma, I need a plea deadline date in 3 weeks.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Once you sign the resub form, you'll be excused. What date?
Okay.
All right, May
Thank you, Judge.
21st. Thank you. So I always do plea deadline dates because otherwise cases will drag on and on. And I'll set plea deadline dates depending on, is it a complex case? What is the age of the accused? Because usually if they're 18, because this is felony court, right? And 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds sometimes end up here. And then if they're certified as adults, they end up here. And normally when you have teenagers, they need more time to think about the consequences of any actions they're taking. Yeah. And so I usually give, them more time, because sometimes they want to discuss it with their parents. You know, Although I always tell them, you really should have been discussing this with your parents before whatever actions you're accused of taking were taken, you know? But they're young. All right, who's next?
On page 6, third one down, Omar Wright.
Omar Wright.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
You're welcome.
All right.
Judge,
Where are we on discovery?
I don't know yet, Judge. I was hired. I just got my notice of appearance in yesterday.
Mhm.
And I am going to be pulling discovery this weekend. I do have a plea offer already, but I haven't had a chance to look at anything.
All right, stay on this case. Is all the discovery uploaded? It's Omar Wright, page 6.
Was all the discovery made?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, how old are you?
43.
All right, Norma, set this for a plea deadline date at the end of May.
Judge, can we have June 1st? My end of May is really packed.
Norma, is there a date for the beginning of June?
Yeah, June 1st.
All right, June 1st.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. All right, who's next?
Page 3, third one down, James Parker. Page 3, fifth one down, sorry.
Oh, okay. James Parker. Who's here for James Parker? They're not ready. All right, who's next?
Page 10, 6 one down. Page 10, 6 one down.
All right, who's here on Montejo? All right, and where is Montejo? Thank you. All right, so this is a sentencing, and I'll explain that to you after I finish.
Okay.
To coordinate everyone's calendars to get that completed. So once he's placed on probation, maybe he just reports as normal until he's actually put into the program. I did speak with John earlier. He came by and that was the update that I received.
See what I mean about women multitasking?
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna get, you want to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks. Court is calling 2025 CR 013499 State versus Anthony Montejo. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Megan Galloway for state.
Defense?
Roberto Vargas, defendant, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right, and Attorney Galloway, this is one where you all have agreed for probation. We were only doing a PSI to see if Veterans Treatment Court will accept him. He has been accepted, so I'm just sentencing him today. So you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so. And counsel, you reviewed the PSI report.
Yes, Your Honor, with my client.
All right, any objections to the PSI report?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right. This is what the court will do. The court will find you guilty. Court will sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated. I'm going to do 2 years, but they may end up extending you or wanting you to be extended because sometimes Veterans Treatment Court is longer than the 2 years. But for now, I'm just going to place you on for 2 years, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. Cindy, you need to cough drop of water.
We're done.
Oh, no, go ahead and get some water. Okay, no problem. Just give us a moment. With regards to the 10 days in the Bear County Jail, I can do that by GPS because that's what they're requesting.
Was it house arrest or just,
I can do partial. Are you employed?
but he
Right,
does take
so-
his children to school.
Okay. Then I can do GPS for 20 days partial, waive the fees, and I'll allow him to transport the children to and from school.
Swimming class.
All right, so here's the thing. If you're wanting to do other activities with the children, then it's gonna end up being 30 days. Now, if you have somebody who is willing to do those things for you for 10 days, then it will be GPS for 10 days.
What is GPS?
It is a device that lets us know where you are. Because here's the thing. They're requesting 10 days in the Bear County Jail. So if I were to send you to 10 days, and we're still on the record, Cindy.
Oh, okay.
No problem. If I were to send you to the 10 days in the Bear County Jail, you would only do 10 days and you'd be done. If I'm giving you GPS, if I give you GPS and it's full GPS, which means you can't leave your home, then I'll only do 10 days. But if you're asking to do other things and make it partial, depending on what you're asking me for, I could probably go up to 30 days or 20 days. You want to take the children to school, you want to take them to their activities. So then that would make it 30 days GPS.
Can I just do the school then?
All right, then if you're just doing the school, then it would be 20 days GPS.
And that would be just at the house?
That would be for you to take them to and from school.
Okay.
If you want only 10 days GPS, then that will be full house arrest, which means for 10 days, you have to be in your house. You can't leave your house. Do you need to discuss that with your attorney?
Yes.
All right, I'll let you all discuss it. So anyway, Veronica, some DWIs, it requires jail time as a condition. Yes, we're back on the record. So what does he prefer?
20 days, John, and just to take the children to and from school at this time?
All right, so 2 years state jail facility, suspended and probated for 2 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, $1,500 fine that will be probated, $60 restitution to DPS for testing. There's to be 20 days GPS partial for transporting children to and from school. So that will be the only thing you can do for 20 days, okay? So if you're driving and people want McDonald's, you can't stop because that'll be considered a violation.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah, because sometimes people will do that and then I'll get notice that it's been violated, okay?
Copy.
Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. 200 hours of community service restitution, I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied. And a deduction of 1 hour of the community service restitution for every sober support meeting completed. DWI education course, VIP panel, ignition interlock for half the term. A 2-year license suspension.
Any chance we could do 180 days on that, Your Honor?
No. And let me see, intensive outpatient treatment with probation. The referral to Veterans Treatment Court. Court will note that the defendant has been accepted. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. The conditions I'm giving you for probation, with the exception of the GPS. Once you are officially in Veterans Treatment Court, they have the court's permission to change those conditions, okay? Probation, is there anything else?
No good.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Very good, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, and if I didn't say it before, Ms. Abrams, the GPS fees are to be waived.
One last thing, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Can we delay the suspension for 15 days so we can apply for an occupational license?
No.
No.
I'm not allowed to do that
You can't?
legally. Yeah. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Now, page 3, 5th one down, James Parker.
James Parker. You're on this side. Good morning. All right, court starts at 9. You got to make sure you're on time. You understand? All right. So today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah.
So we've reached a plea bargain agreement. We'd like to accept it. I do have a hearing in Carmel County though at 1 o'clock. And so I'd like to come back tomorrow if the court would be willing to entertain a plea on this case tomorrow morning. We can.
Well, I mean, it's how far is Carmel County from here?
It's about an hour.
All right, so if you all get, and what time is your hearing in Carmel County?
It's at 1.
Oh, if you guys get it done, I'll take it up and put you in front of the line.
Front of the line?
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Sounds
thank
good.
you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
That's all I have right now.
Okay. Yes. Okay, all right, thank you.
Anyway, I should have listened to, after Phil already.
Oh, sure. What is her, just one second, let me.
It is a job though, I always told that.
Create breakout room.
If I could speak to Randy Gallegos first, that would be great.
Randy Gallegos, okay. I will put him in breakout room number 1.
Okay,
And I put you in number.
perfect. Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
They should be cleared shortly.
All right, and you should have been admitted. It shows you admitted.
Oh, join breakout room.
Yes. Mr. Gallegos, if you'll join breakout room number 1, please. Your attorney is waiting for you there.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, Matthew Hill? Yes. They don't have to really do anything. Just a second. Odyssey's moving slow.
Yeah, it's often the case.
All right, so where are we on the restitution?
Judge, I did bring, I don't think the state would obviously object to this wherever they are, but this is the restitution has been paid.
Okay, so it's been paid?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go on the record. In 2025 CR 015165 State versus Matthew Hill. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Kevin Collins for Mr. Hill, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Hill? All right, so Mr. Hill, you entered a plea on April 16th. On that date, the court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt as you had applied for deferred adjudication. According to your plea bargain agreement, it was a $1,000 fine to be probated. There's to be restitution of $12,398.73 to the complainant. The court will note that the court is in receipt of payment of $12,398.73 that has been paid to North Park Lexus. Counsel, if you'll make sure that probation has that.
I will, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, no, he regrets his bad decision. He's made the complaint as whole as he could with the restitution, and he's currently working in a different job and doing well and raising his family. So we apologize to the court and the victim.
All right, so what do you do for a living?
At the moment, I'm working as a gas station clerk
Okay.
for now, so find a better job.
All right, this is what the court will do. There's a $1,000 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting. All right, everyone, let's not rush probation. If you all could have a seat, she'll take you all up. Are you able to hear me now? And Ms. Abrams, it is State versus Matthew Hill, 2025 CR 015165. You're welcome. So it's a $1,000 fine to be probated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, There's to be restitution of $12,398.73 to North Park Lexus. The court will note for the record that restitution has been paid in full. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. Do you have children?
Stepkids.
All right, what are their ages?
One is 10, there's 11, 13, and 16.
And they live with you?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna order parenting classes. 50 hours will be deemed satisfied once parenting classes are complete. The remaining 50 hours will be deducted upon completion of the probation. Do you think it's appropriate for felony theft course or MRT? All right, once felony theft course is completed, the remaining community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Field visits one time per month for 3 months. And the court will sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. Probation, is there anything else? All right. And then with the regular random UAs, it can be regular random UAs or either the patch. Probation and your counsel will explain that to you. The patch is more expensive, but then you don't have to sit around and wait for your UAs. All right, anything else that you need?
No, ma'am. Oh,
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Who's next?
All right, let's first on page one down.
Ryan Westbrook. Yes. Good morning. What's the update on?
He's so he's still in custody, Your Honor. According to the scheduling order, he is not. I do not believe he's taken a plea as of yet, but his so I don't know. I don't quite know whenever sentencing or resolution of the case would occur.
Okay, so because he was set for jury trial in federal court on March 30th, that's what y'all told me the last time. So what's?
I think that was, yes. It was set for jury trial, but I don't think that there was no trial on that date, Your Honor. But I don't have a date as of yet for sentencing.
So is there anything on PACER?
The last thing I have, Judge, is just that last setting date for the trial. There was no trial on that date.
So there's no date in PACER?
I have not looked at that this morning, Your Honor. I can do that, or at least contact the office to have that.
You look at it.
Yes, if I can just step aside for 1 second, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Who's next?
It is Jonathan Aguilera on page 5 at the bottom.
Okay. I'm sorry, Norma, which page?
Page 5 at the bottom.
Jonathan? Hi, Aguilera. All right, court starts at 9. You got to make sure you're here at 9. You understand?
He did call me at about 9:04 a.m. Your Honor, to advise me that he was running late, and I didn't see that until about 40 minutes thereafter. Profusely to the court.
All right, where are we on discovery?
I do believe we have everything, Judge. There was an issue defense brought to my attention. He wants me to, or not, something to look at in the video, so I am gonna bring officers of the trial, so if we could have a short set for me to do that.
All right, how much time are you all asking for?
I believe a standard 30-day should be fine. That way you can do that, and then we can confer based upon those findings. We believe that there may be an issue regarding the legality of the stop, or lack of reasonable suspicion, yes. But I brought it to the attention of the state today in reviewing the videos. So that I think they want to look more and see about the things from the officer's perspective and see if they can corroborate that.
All right, I need a 30-day reset. And you can just put it as a discovery date.
I can do May 29th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, May 29th. Once you sign the reset form, You'll be excused. You need to make sure you're on time. Okay. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you. God bless you too.
Yes.
All right, who's next?
Heather Gonzalez, she's 4 down.
Heather Gonzalez. Hello, good morning. Oh, counsel, you're on this side. That's the way the deputies
Been a
want.
while here.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right, I cannot complain.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. All right, how's everything with the baby?
Oh, she is getting big, but I'm dealing with my postpartum, so
But
I
most,
appreciate you asking.
yeah, but most importantly, is she running the household, which she should be doing?
Oh, definitely.
All right. So on this case, where are we on discovery?
Judge, I believe the state's turned over everything to us on this. There might be just a few items remaining, but I did turn over to the state some mitigation evidence.
Okay.
They're going to review that. I'm scheduled to send them an email on a video that was taken at the time of the incident.
Okay.
So we're requesting some time for that.
All right. Uh, 45 days, enough time?
I believe so, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you're going to recall this for 45 days, please.
May I, Your Honor?
Yeah.
I have a vacation letter on file. If we could do it the following week.
I'm not going to let you have both vacation. I'm not having vacation.
I'll get on.
All right, Norma, if you can put it after that date.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a second.
Yes, Your Honor.
We got to let attorneys have vacation.
All right.
All right. We'll see you back on June 22nd once you sign the reset form. You excuse. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure.
Talk soon.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
Jesse DeHoyos on 4 at the bottom. DeHoyo?
All right, so where are we on this case?
Yes, with regard to the discovery, Judge, this is a little bit.
Oops, you're okay?
Just a little bit, this is a little bit of an older case because he got returned back from the competency court deeming him incompetent. And looking at the discovery, there's some files that are too big for download, namely some statements. So I did provide the state with a drive that we can get those. I think we're on the same page of requesting a 30-day reset so I can get those, evaluate that and see where I need to take it from there.
All right, Norma, I need a 30-day reset.
Can you do the 29th with my other one? That way?
Yes.
Okay, great. A little more efficient.
All right, May 29th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Lottie, you want to sit down?
Just have a seat, sir. We'll take a minute.
All right, who's next?
Trisha Rodriguez, page 1 at the bottom. Trisha Rodriguez, page 1 at the bottom.
Trisha Rodriguez.
Court Judge.
Good morning. Hi,
Hello, Judge.
how's it going?
All right, Judge.
Yeah. All right, today's plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge. So something came up this morning about a possible coming up with some upfront restitution. I was talking to her father, and so what we're hoping for was maybe we could get a month for a plea deadline to see actually how much in restitution we could come up with.
So is that something that's changing the offer or something?
Depending on what they could potentially bring up front, Judge, then it could change the offer, yes.
All right, and allegedly, what's the total restitution due?
So
Six figures, starting with a one, like 177,000.
she's indicted as a co-defendant. The co-defendant is a fugitive judge.
Okay. And allegedly, well, I'm not gonna get into any more. All right. This will be the last extension for a plea deadline date. Ms. Ferguson, 30 days?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. All right, May 28th.
May 28th.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Good seeing you.
Judge, I've got some more action in here, Judge.
Oh, hey, okay. All right, who's next?
Next, same page one, number 6 down, Rafael Rodriguez.
Rafael Rodriguez.
Sorry, Judge.
Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, where are we on this case? There's a lot that's been, well, there's a lot of entries, but nothing has been happening. There's been plea deadline dates, there's been pretrial diversion, there's been offers that have been done, there's been motions to withdrawals that have been granted. So
Yes, Judge.
what's happening on this case?
We were just hired yesterday for Mr. Rodriguez's case. I did see the case notes as well, Your Honor. I saw that there was potentially some indication of maybe PTD consideration. I did have a chance to talk to the state this morning. I believe that PTD is no longer going to be considered. There will be an offer extended to our office after we have the opportunity to receive the discovery, take a look at the case. Mr. Rodriguez is already making appointments with our office to discuss as well. If we could just set it for a new plea deadline, I believe that'll be enough to move this case forward.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for a plea deadline date and jury trial date in 30 days. All right, May 28th, you're either going to jury trial or maybe y'all will have reached an agreement that's acceptable to the court. We shall see.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Fun day, Judge.
Yes. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
All right, and counsel.
Yes.
The previous attorney completed an acknowledgement of discovery. So state if there's a new acknowledgement of discovery that needs to be done with counsel.
I'll get it taken care of.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who's next?
Same page one, 4th one down, Chris Cervantes.
Chris Cervantes. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So did you get an update with him on the impact on his license?
Yes, we have a deal worked out that's gonna allow him to plead to a misdemeanor, but gonna require him to serve some time in the county jail as a condition of probation. So I'd like to get a day to come back for a plea. And so he can turn himself in on that day.
Let me ask you this. Who are you conferring with?
Miss Galloway.
Megan.
And we're very thankful that she gave this the time and thought she did. So
Okay, so when do y'all want this brought back?
we come back in about 30 days.
Norma, 30 days? If you can recall this for 30 days, and that'll be your final plea deadline date. All right,
Can we do the week after? I won't be back till the week of June, whatever that week is.
all right, thank you.
The week of June. Yeah, that someday, that day's fine. Okay, all right, thank you. I'll be here anyway, so.
All right, June 8th.
Chris, have a seat. I'll get you to sign something.
Yeah. Enjoy one.
I just make. This has been.
Oh, construction too. Oh, I saw my wife left her full eyes.
All right. Yes,
May I approach, Your Honor?
yes.
Thank you. So on Ryan Westbrook, I do apologize, Your Honor. The last I showed was just that he had that setting date. But the more updated version shows that he did in fact take a plea and will be set for sentencing on July the 14th, 2026 at 1:30 PM.
So it's July 14th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a date for Westbrook at the end of July.
July 30.
That sounds fine to us.
All right, and so he'll be in federal custody.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
And if you'll let the state know.
I will. We'll try to work all that out. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, who else is next?
Thank you. No one else, judges on the list yet.
Okay.
Do withdrawal.
Yes.
Page 3, first one, Pete Alcantara.
Pete Alcantar? Yes.
So my client let me know that unfortunately wouldn't be able to make it in court today.
Because?
He told me he was having transportation issues and I tried to get him in. I was wondering if you can maybe give him another day, Friday or Monday.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
If he doesn't come in, he'll get a warrant. Do you want me to let him know that?
oh, we're gonna have a hearing on it right now. I'll give him till 11 because there's via.
Sure, I'll call him and see what we need.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? Deputy Laura on page 3, Mr. Alcantar.
Yes, Judge.
He has till 11 o'clock. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 10725, State versus Arnold Pena. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Charles Bunk for Mr. Pena.
And Mr.
He's
Pena?
present. He's in custody, Judge.
And Judge, I would also like to point out that Ms. Lisa, the mother of the complaining witness, is here and she's ready to testify.
Oh, okay. All right, so, and you're Mr. Pena?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Pena, this is what I will let you know. Whether witnesses are present or not has no bearing on my decision on whether or not I'll allow you to withdraw your plea. Do you understand? You need to say yes. All right. So the court heard evidence on the defendant's request to have his plea withdrawn. We had a hearing. Is there any further argument from either side before the court makes its decision on that?
Judge, I think the evidence that we had last time spoke for itself. Mr. Pena testified that he never met with his attorney, that there was no discussion of any kind regarding self-defense. And we have 2 jail calls from prior to his plea where he says that he was going to plead self-defense. I think that the deception that the defendant is trying to pull in the court is very evident. I think that should be weighed against him and take on his motion that says that he had no knowledge about self-defense or whether it could be pled or parameters or things like that.
I would just remind the court, the testimony that while there might have been discussions of self-defense, not until the actual day of the plea did they actually discuss the legalities of it. And more importantly, as was testified from the other lawyer, my client wasn't allowed to see, there's videos of this offense. He wasn't allowed to see those until he was in the box on the day he was set for trial, and then forced to make a decision at that point. So in addition to the self-defense claim, I'm very concerned about his lack of ability to make a fair and just decision, having not had an ample time to review the discovery with his attorney outside of this jury box prior to the day he was set. And when the jury, as I understand it, the jury was in the hall or something similar to that. So for those reasons, we ask the court to grant the defendant's motion to withdraw his plea.
All right, defense motion to allow the defendant to withdraw the plea will be denied. Defense, are you prepared to proceed to sentence?
If I can just go over the PSI briefly with my client.
Yeah.
Give him a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you. Oh, Charles, do you have a copy of the PSI? Okay, all right, thank you. All right, anyone else ready?
Page 3.
Sure.
Sorry. On page 3, third one down is gonna be for Alicia Jimenez.
Alicia Jimenez.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 15787 State versus Alicia Jimenez. Can I have parties announced?
For the state of Texas.
Sharon Thorne for the defendant, Your Honor.
Alicia Jimenez.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Jimenez, you entered a plea to count 1. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 12 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State is silent on your application for deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 15767-02. There's to be no contact with the complainants, and there's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Did both parties have a chance to review the? Yes, yes. Yeah, no, that's okay, Rick.
Yeah.
All right, yes. All right. Have both
Yes.
parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor, state has no objection.
No objection. I've reviewed it with my client. No.
All right, the state is silent. Any witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. Before I get started, I would like to call her daughter, Destiny Stewart.
All right, Destiny Stewart.
Over here, put your back against the counter. Your back.
Good morning. All right, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
my name is Destiny Stewart.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you. Destiny, how are you related to Alicia Jimenez? That's my mom. Okay. And how old are you? 28. 28. Do you have children? Yes. How many children? I have 5. 5 children. And do you live here in San Antonio? I do. Okay. Is your mother, and she's not in jail, was she a part of your life and your children's life? Yes. And how attached are your children to your mother? Very attached. Okay. Does she help you raise them? Yes. Are you asking this court to grant or deferred adjudication so that she can continue to be in the community and help you and your children? Yes. Okay. Do you believe that that would be in the best interest of your children and of your mother? Yes, it would. Do you understand that if she were to be granted deferred adjudication, there she would have to do probably a lot of things with probation, go to classes, report, and stay out of trouble? Would you be willing to support her in that way? Yes. And would you make sure that either she had a ride or was going to all the classes and things that she needed to do? Yes. And do you believe that your mother would be successful if she were to be granted deferred adjudication? I do, yes. Okay. You are aware that your mother has some criminal history? Yes. But you're not making excuses for your mom? No, absolutely not. You're just asking this court to take a chance on her and give her a chance? Yes. Okay. That's all I have, Your Honor, of this witness.
All right, any questions? All right. I have a few questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Any objections?
No, no.
All right.
Can ask you some questions.
So does your mother have any mental health issues?
Yes.
And can you tell me what that is?
Don't know too much of her health issues, but I know she does have some. I know when I was younger, she would see a doctor. She wouldn't really tell me much of why she saw a doctor, but when I was little, she was pretty much stable. When I became an adult, it's kind of when things got more rough.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. Next witness.
Your Honor, before I call my client, I also wanted to, I filed a sentencing memo and I think you should have a copy, but the letters that you have attached to your sentencing memo came out really blurry, so I have a hard copy.
Thank you.
This is my sentencing memo
Any
along with.
objections to the court reviewing this? Just give me one moment.
Sure, and there's 2 letters attached to that, and then I have some newer letters here, Your Honor.
Oh, have you reviewed those letters?
I haven't, I just got these. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
And the state's still reviewing some of these other letters that I just received from my client today.
While state is reading, do you want to call your witness?
Yes.
Is there going to be any objection to the court reviewing that? All right.
No objection from the state.
Thank you, Lana. That's a fellow inmate who
Okay.
got to learn and things about my client while she was there.
Okay.
And then another letter from her coworker, Yana.
Okay, sure. Yep, thank you. All right, any other witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to call my client at this time.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. And is there any objection to the court reviewing the PSI report?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so just give me one moment with that. All right, so when questioning your client, if you can clear up for me, because in the PSI report, it's stating that she is minimizing guilt. And in the PSI report, she seems to argue that this is self-defense and that she has no idea what's going on. So if she wants a jury trial, then, we're here for that.
Ma'am,
All right,
proceed.
yes.
State your name, please. And you understand why we're here today?
Yes.
And you pled no contest to this offense of aggravated assault, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now you understand what the judge was asking, and those are some things on the PSI that you and I discussed. And you tell the judge now today, do you accept responsibility for what happened?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And you understand the charges against you?
Yes, I do.
Are you asking for a jury trial?
No, I'm not.
Are you making excuses for what happened?
No, I'm not.
And you understand that there was a complaining witness, a victim in this case,
Yes, I do.
and that's why we're here. And
Yes.
you're asking this court to grant you deferred adjudication, and you're not making excuses for what happened.
No, I'm not.
With that, Your Honor, I'd like to continue with questions.
All right, so she's not going to be alleging self-defense.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, you may proceed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, you and I've gone over this PSI, and we've gone over the facts of the case, we've gone over your criminal history, correct?
Yes.
And you acknowledge and own your history, you know what you've done and the things that, in fact, you've been to prison for, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Knowing that, you were still asking this court to grant you deferred adjudication and give you a second chance.
Yes, ma'am.
Your mother's here, correct?
Yes.
And your daughter's here. Your mother, she went to TDC, correct?
Correct.
And in fact, when you were 14 is when your mother went to TDC and you ended up in foster care.
Correct.
Would you agree that that kind of started the spiral of problems that you have?
Yes, that's true and correct.
Okay. But again, we're not here making excuses. Right? Okay. Now, since you've been in custody here in Bear County, is it true that you've been involved in Bible classes?
Yes.
And would you agree that you've kind of awakened your spiritual side?
Very much so.
In fact, that letter from one of your fellow inmates, they recognize that you are doing much better and you're kind of a leader at the jail.
Yes.
And you are trying to be better and trying to have a better life and better life for your children, for your grandchildren,
And my mother.
and your mother.
Yes.
Okay. You wrote a letter to the judge,
I sure did.
and would you like to read that letter?
Yes.
And
Is that okay with you?
With your permission,
Uh,
Your Honor.
Well, it's fine with me. However, the state will need to review it.
Okay. Okay.
And then once they review it, if they're fine with that, then
Okay,
I
thank you.
will listen, of course.
And while they're reading it, could I ask for some more questions?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
We'll just.
so, and I know you told probation and you tell the judge that you have some serious health problems. High blood pressure,
High blood pressure and.
severe asthma, depression, you've been diagnosed with depression, anxiety,
Anxiety.
bipolar 1 and 2,
Yes.
PTSD,
Yes.
and ADHD.
Yes.
Do you take medicines for those diagnoses?
Yes, I do. I was enrolled in Alamo Premier. That's my psychiatrist. And I also take medications here in the Bear County.
Okay. So prior to your incarceration, you were seen a counselor and therapist?
Yes.
And if you were to be continued or granted deferred adjudication, you would continue with that? And they would monitor your medications?
Yes.
And they would make sure that you're seeing, is it a psychiatrist you see?
Psychiatrist and a counselor.
And a
at the same
counselor.
place.
Okay.
I was gonna leave that out.
Oh,
I
no,
wrote
Just
a
have
letter
a
and I was
a
gonna
moment
leave
with
it
my
out.
client.
sure.
Yeah, I was gonna leave it out. I know it was, yeah. Yes, I was gonna leave that out.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize.
Okay.
It's been a long 8 months.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Can I read it to you?
Yeah.
Sure.
I can basically just tell you, that I wanted to apologize to my victims, apologize to you, Judge Boyd, to my attorney and to the district attorney, and especially my family for putting them through the pain and the cause. With that being said, that it doesn't define, that reports do not define who I am. I'm a very loving mother. I'm a very loving grandmother. And I care for my mother who is here, who is ill. I was known to have sufficient, I have been known to have, sorry,
No,
be
no.
sufficient and dependable. I'm a caregiver, like I said, to my mom and a provider to my grandbabies. I've also surrendered myself to the Lord Jesus Christ, who is capable of forgiving, healing, and changing me for the better. I come before you to ask if you would consider giving me another opportunity to a fresh start, to a new life, and to a better career to educate myself. I want to be servants to my fellow church. I also want to help change lives. I was thinking about trying to get into prison ministries to help the broken and to minister them. And with that being said, I just wanted to be able to share my accomplishments with my family. And I want you to know that I would make better choices. And thank you for your time.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any other questions?
No, Your Honor, I believe she really said it all. We were just asking, on behalf of her and her family, for you to consider deferred adjudication. I know it's kind of thinking outside the box with her record, but I believe that she's come to hopefully a change in her life. And I think we would have a good choice in granting her deferred. And as I stated in my sentencing memo, if you were to give her deferred, you would still have a big, huge hammer over her head. And if she messes up, I explained this to her, she's looking at 20 years and you would have that over her. But I think, and I hope that you would consider deferred adjudication and that place her on 10 years deferred adjudication with all the bells and whistles that are needed. And I do believe that she'll be successful.
All right. So, Ms. Jimenez, this is what I can tell you. It would be nice if I had something in front of me that could tell me how people will behave or whether they will be successful on probation or not, whether or not if I place them on probation, they're going to commit new offenses, but I don't have that, right? So I just have to look at evidence before me and consider things as a whole, right? And so I don't think you would be a good candidate, and this is why. I don't think you'll be a good candidate, but I can tell you right now, I'm not going to sentence you to the 12 years. This is why I don't think you'll be a good candidate. You've been on probation before for assault, family violence. And I realized that was a long time ago in 2001, but it was terminated unset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And your attorney knows what terminated unset means. Now, you have a lot of cases that have been dismissed. I'm not even considering those because they were dismissed. I don't know what they were dismissed for. You have a criminal mischief from 2009. You did time. They gave you a judgment satisfied. Then you had another theft case from 2018, judgment satisfied. A resisting transportation, that's the same time frame as the theft case, judgment satisfied. Then you had the abandoning of a child case. And with that, there was a motion to revoke file, and then they terminated your probation unsatisfactorily. Then the other cases where they say, oh, we dismissed it for a missing witness, I'm not considering that all because I don't have any facts for that. But then you had another aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And for that one, you received 4 years in the prison.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And that's from 2020. And now you're here on another aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So that's why I don't think you're appropriate for deferred adjudication. So the court is not going to grant your application for deferred adjudication. What the court will do, the court is going to find you guilty. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent, take in consideration 2025 CR 015767-02. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Ernesto Coronado or Luis Luvano. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and the court will sentence you to 7 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And what I will do, if I didn't say it, I'll put in there the therapeutic community for mental health. And I'll also let them know therapeutic community, just based upon the stipulations for any type of drug or alcohol issues.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May be excused.
Yes. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Yes. Hi.
Just today is the last day with Miss Irma Porras as my mentee. I've been mentoring her for months.
Oh.
She insisted that she come see you to thank you, and well, I'll let her speak.
Thank you, Dad, for allowing me to be around the court with you. Not just for the experience, but for the tips that you gave me, how to act and how to talk to the clients. It was just such a great honor to be part of you guys, and Johnny was an excellent attorney to me.
Oh, no, you're so welcome. And don't be a stranger. And I know you're going to do great things.
Thank you.
So I'm proud of you.
One of the days we're going to see Irma Porras, attorney at law.
Yes, we are.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes.
So she insisted that she come, that I bring her to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And still, if you ever need anything, just let me know, okay?
All right, Judge. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. And Johnny has my cell number, so he'll make sure that you have that. So if you need anything, I'm here.
Sounds great. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Attorneys, we're sending someone else off who's going to be the next attorney to take over from us. Yes. Oh, yeah. I love when they come in. I try. Because, you know, sometimes when you're graduating, you don't have anybody in, you don't have anybody who you can have as a mentor in the field that you want to practice in, because sometimes you're the first person in your family to graduate from college, or you're the first person to go in a specific field. So that's why I always try to teach my students how to network, because nobody ever tells you how to network. I try. Okay. Thank you. All right, who's next? Christopher Brom?
Vroman, yes,
Yeah.
Your Honor.
And he's in,
He's present on Zoom.
okay. Let me.
He said he renamed himself, so you should see
Okay.
him on there now.
No, I'll admit him, he's still a Zoom user. That's okay, it happens. All right, Mr. Vroman.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, what is happening with this case, counsel?
So, Your Honor, we're set for a discovery setting today. I was informed by the state that there is a new case that is likely to be
Okay.
filed. So we need another discovery setting.
All right. And is it a?
It's family violence. I just have another case with Mr. Prater.
Oh, yes. I was
Sorry
like,
about
what?
that.
All right, so is it another family violence case that it's going to be?
The second case I have?
Mhm.
No, it's an act assault, but this one is family violence.
All right, and so the case, the aggravated.
Yes, two different clients.
Oh, no, I'm just here on Broman right now.
Yes, so we need.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
Yep.
Because today, the state was supposed to be prepared to tender an offer. Was that done?
New cases have come to office regarding children.
Okay, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a reset date for 60 days.
June 29th.
All right, June 29th, and that will be for discovery and state if you're at that time able to tender off a global offer. All right, thank you. And your client may appear by Zoom.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
I have another one.
All right, who's the other one?
Andy Gallegos, he's on page 9.
All right, and Mr. Vroom, you're excused.
All right, thank you.
This one's with Mr. Prater.
Okay. And I'm sorry, number what page?
Page 9, yeah.
Gallegos. State. All right, so on this case, where are we?
So Judge, we're set for a plea deadline today. I conferred with the state and the state did tender a new offer than what we had at the last setting. I need to take some time to meet with Mr. Gallegos, go over all the discovery, and he needs to make a decision about what he wants to do, if he wants to accept the offer that's been tendered or get the case set for trial. I was hoping we could get one last plea deadline so that we can have a final answer for the court on what we would like to do.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, final plea deadline date, 3 weeks, please. May 21st.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, your client can appear by Zoom.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Gallegos, you're excused. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court, even though you're on Zoom.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
All right,
Thank you,
thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yes. Hi.
This got slipped in, Judge. Robertson approved it. I just need to get the probation copies.
Thank you.
Thank you,
You're
ma'am.
welcome. Who's next?
It is Marquis Bias.
Marquise Bias. All right, what is happening with this case?
Judge, we are in the process of, an offer has been tendered. Also, Mr. Marquis, picked up another case that I was unaware of, so I've got to look at that. But, we're just asking for a reset today so we can.
All right, in the other case, is that a drug case?
It is a drug case and a unlawful possession of a firearm.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date in 45 days, please. And that's your final plea deadline date.
June 12th.
Done.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Just have a seat. I'm gonna bring in reset. Norma, June 12th is a Friday.
Is this right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be June 11th, Judge.
All right, June 11th.
You're fine.
Just so everyone knows, the court is taking its recess at 12.
Are you ready for this?
Just give me one moment.
Do you still have Mr. Pena's files up there with you?
Yes.
May I look at the stipulated evidence? Since I wasn't here for the plea, thank you.
Yes. All right, who's next?
Okay, for you, before.
Pete Alcantar, Pete.
He's not here, Judge. This is a no taker. I'm still not here.
It's Brianna's. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 015215 State versus Pete Alcantar for the state. All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. The defendant was due to appear at 9 a.m. Defendant has not made an appearance. It's 11:10 a.m. State.
We're requesting a bond for.
Just one moment. All right, and state you're excused. Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. He's not on.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant, remand the defendant without bond. All right, who's next?
Ruth Lopez. On page 10 at the bottom.
Lopez?
Morning, Butch.
Good morning. All right, court is calling 2025 CR 015204 State versus Ruth Lopez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Alexander Kraus for the defense.
And Ms. Abrams, this is a sentencing.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, are you Ms. Lopez? You entered a plea bargaining agreement. According to your plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State is recommending deferred adjudication. This is run concurrent with 2025 CC 014144. Defense, any witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. One.
Okay,
We'd like to call Joel Vega.
all right, Joel Vega.
Ms. Lopez, over here. You're back against the counter.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record. All right, you may proceed.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Vega. What is your relationship to Miss Lopez?
I'm her son, firstborn.
And how about to Stephen Gonzalez?
I'm his father.
Okay, so she's Stephen's grandmother, right?
Yes.
And is it safe to say she's been involved with him his whole life?
Yes.
And how old is he?
He's 11.
Okay, and how's the relationship been over the past 11 years?
They have a good relationship. From the moment he was born, he required special attention, special needs. He was born with a birth defect. And she's been there throughout the whole process, through the surgeries. To the point where when he finishes surgeries, going to school, picking him up, taking him home through grade school, she's been a big part of that process when me and his mom had to work. So, at home, they've always been close, spending a lot of time together, so.
So would you say that she helps out like kind of with day-to-day things, like picking him up from school and that sort of thing?
Yes.
And would it cause hardship for you and Stephen if she weren't able to help out around the house and that sort of thing?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any concerns at all about her seeing Stephen or spending time with Stephen?
No.
Do you want this court to put a no contact order?
No.
So you want her in his life the way that she has been throughout his life, correct?
Yes.
Pass.
Good morning, Mr. Vega. Just a quick question. Mr. Vega, were you aware of the defendant's home conditions when this incident happened?
No.
Did you make any efforts to make sure that your kid was safe at the defendant's house?
Yes.
What happened next?
Just
Okay, so did anyone else raise any concerns about the defendant's house? So you never went to the defendant's house whenever the kid was dropped?
so when it comes to getting him to and from school, my mom would pick him up. In the earlier stages of his life, I wasn't around in that house a lot. That's the same house that I grew up in, and I was always out working and having time to figure out my own place to stay. So a lot of it had to do with me just not wanting to be in that house because my parents were there and my dad. But when I would show up to that house when he was a lot younger, I had no concerns of that, of whatever transpired. So
Okay. And are you aware of the defendant's home conditions as they exist now?
am I aware of it now?
Yes. Not the home conditions as they exist now, correct, right?
Yes.
And have those conditions changed?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Because I talked to my mom, she says she's done stuff around the house to make it better than what it was in the day then.
Okay, so based on what you know, can you assure this court that the child will be safe around the defendant and the defendant's house?
I really talked to his mom, and I don't want him nowhere in the house. I don't want him at the house, but if, as far as like the no contact, like me and his mom agreed that if for whatever reason she wanted to get in contact with him, it would have to be at his mom's place. That we have to be notified first, and it has to be at her place, no question. As far as anywhere involved in that house, I do not want him nowhere in that house, period.
Any further questions?
Yes, so as far as the conditions of the house, you say that they've improved. To the best of your knowledge, would you say that the conditions of the house were caused by the defendant or perhaps someone else that was living there at the time?
It'd be both.
Okay, no further questions, Your Honor.
I have a few questions. If there are no objections.
No objections.
All right, so I'm trying to consider whether or not there should be contact or not. And you said something when you were being questioned about you didn't want to be at the house. Is there a reason for that?
So growing up in that house, I had a lot of issues with my dad. We used to get into it back and forth. I have a whole juvenile deal that can validate that. And it's like when I look at the house, I see everything.
All right, and then the other question that was asked for you, and I'm just trying to follow up. When you said you think her house is different than it was at the date of the offense, have you been by the house? So you haven't seen it personally?
No, that's just from what I've heard. I feel that, you know, because of everything that's transpired, she wants to be in his life, like she wants to fix everything, but it starts there first.
So this is what I can tell you. Are you aware of what the conditions were like in that house?
The day that I was notified when everything happened.
Because the child that's listed in this, was that your child? All right. So are you aware, and this is my concern, and this is why I'm trying to figure things out and have issues with contact with her. Because according to this, it says that rats were crawling around him and on him and biting him.
Yeah.
And that there are feces throughout the house. And that's the condition that she had him in according to the stipulation. So I just don't think contact with her is a good thing because it's sort of, if you have this situation, how are you allowing rats to crawl on a child, and bite a child, and you have feces in the house? And when you have feces in the house and it's rats, people have died from that because there's some kind of fumes that the feces gives off, and it's just not sanitary at all. And what you're telling me is that this child is special needs. So I don't think contact is appropriate, and I want you to understand why. Now, maybe after she completes parenting and does other things, and I'm going to have probation do field visits at her house to see how it is, because sometimes people will clean up for the time being, and then 3 months later, it's back the way it was before. And so those issues need to be addressed as far as mentally. Why did she allow her house to be this way? And why is Child Protective Services not concerned? Those are questions I have. Okay, but thank you so much for coming down to testify. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Judge, I also, the mother tried to get here today, but she couldn't get off work, so she did write a letter. I don't know.
Sure, I'll see the letter if there's an objection.
For you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, State, if there's nothing else, you may be excused. Thank you. This is what the court will do. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs or either the patch. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. No residing in households with minors. No contact with minors. This is run concurrent with 2025 CC 014144. Do a MIC evaluation. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. There's to be no contact with the complainant. And the court will sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. Probation, is there anything else?
No. Ever had unsupervised, or is that just no contact period?
No contact.
Thank you, Judge.
And once parenting classes are completed, the court will reconsider. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Probation, do I need to add no possession of weapons?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and there'll be no possession of weapons.
Judge, I believe the agreement was for 4 years.
No. There was a recommendation from the state for 4 years.
And then in terms of reevaluating after the parenting classes, she can revisit the no contact order after the
Yes.
field visits and the parenting classes are
Yes.
complete.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And so, and I just want you to know, I have to make sure
No, I
that
understand.
people are protected, okay?
No, I understand. And I have to understand, I have no issues with complying with them.
All right. And has Child Protective Services?
They went to the house, they saw the house, and they spoke with Steven about the whole rat thing going on and everything, and they closed the case. They
Okay,
said there was nothing there, and they spoke with him, and he said it wasn't true.
okay. All right.
So-
Thank you.
I have no issues complying with anything, you know.
All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Who's
Judge.
next?
Daryl Fauntleroy.
Wait, are you ready? Has the paperwork been done? She has to go to Comal County.
Who? I don't know.
What's your client's name?
James.
James Parker.
No, it's right here. They just turned it in. They just turned it in. Judge.
All right, if you'll swear them in and I'll take them.
Fauntleroy, AL.
All right, yes. What page is he on?
He's on page 6 down.
All right, I'll do Fauntleroy, then I'll take up her plea, and then I'll do Pena. Hello.
We can figure ourselves, Judge.
All right, so do we have an interpreter and an advocate, or we have?
We're a team interpreter. I'm doing the lawyer's confidential.
Okay, all right, awesome. All right, so on this case, there's a plea deadline date,
Correct, Judge.
and where are we on that?
So Judge, in between last setting and this setting, a warrant was walked for an additional charge against my client. It's still a PF case at this point. However, the state has amended their offer where the offer is now needs to plead to both cases to run concurrent. I've asked the state for additional discovery on the new case that I do not yet have, that I can properly advise my client about that offer. And so I'm asking for a new plea deadline setting if possible.
All right, when will you have the discovery?
This could be prepared for other cases that we were doing it, or it's a village registered case, those usually don't involve a lot of discovery, so I think I could give, if you can find it, basically for a day, we should be okay.
All right, to the interpreters, are you all able to come back in 30 days?
Your clerk will schedule it.
All right, I need a 30-day reset.
I think 28.
All right, we'll be back on May 28th, and that will be the final plea deadline date.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
All right, is there anything else?
Not from the defense, Judge.
All right, do you have any questions, Mr. Fauntleroy?
It's just.
You don't remember. Decision won't be taken.
Thank you.
He's asking about trying to go home, Judge. That's what he's asking.
Okay, and have you explained that to him?
We have, Judge, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, do y'all have the paperwork for her client?
No, she hasn't even sworn me.
They're telling me 10 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes, not 10. Yeah.
Page 8 to 3 down. Humphreys.
Humphreys. All right, who's next?
Arlene Hernandez. Represented by Arlene Gay.
And
That could get confusing.
and it is spelled correctly,
Yes.
Arlene and Arlene.
All right, what's happening with this case?
This case is with Brandon Prater, and I've conferred with him. He has made us an offer. However, I believe that there's outstanding discovery of an incident that is directly relevant to our case that occurred the same day.
All right, and what?
And that would involve probably police reports, the detective's reports, would probably involve body cam.
All right.
And so it's kind of where. Yes. Mhm.
So when will you have that discovery for defense?
It's gonna take me a little while because that's subject. Perhaps 3 weeks, Judge?
All right. Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a 30-day reset for discovery.
Yes, ma'am. May 28th.
All right, May 28th.
Thank you.
All right, are you all?
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
I can give you Jennifer Humphrey, page 8, 3 down. Your right.
Jennifer Humphreys. Yes, where's your client?
Judge, she is currently in the hallway right now with a mask on. She does have COVID. She sent my office a diagnosis this morning. I can have her come in from the.
All right, court is calling 2025 CR 16051 State versus James Parker. Can I have parties announced for the record?
State. Monica Corrala for defense.
And are you Mr. Parker?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Parker, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? You're gonna have to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Parker, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,200 fine. The state is taking in consideration 2026 CR 001677. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense and state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, MRT, and regular random UAs. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? And the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. She don't exhibit 1 and all attack. No legal objection.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Are you currently employed?
No.
How do you support yourself?
Right now, I'm currently for a job now.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm currently for a job now.
No, but how are you supporting yourself? Because it takes money to live.
Right now.
Are you staying by yourself or staying with someone?
Family. Right now.
So what do you do all day?
Fix by things like that, maybe. I'm gonna look for a job. Like cool jobs, things like that.
Okay, so let me just tell you, I'm having so much trouble hearing you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I know you have bass in your voice, so I need you to raise it a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Judge, he's suffering from a toothache. That's why he's
Ah,
slurred.
okay. So if you're drug tested today, what are the results gonna be? You're gonna get tested today.
Okay.
So what are you gonna be positive for if you're positive for anything?
No.
Marijuana and anything else? When's the last time you used meth? Well, that's what this charge is.
I understand.
All right, you're gonna get drug tested today.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, 3 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular random UAs. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home care provider or with minors. Taking consideration 2026 CR 001677. There should be no residing in households with minors. Do you have any children?
Yes,
What are their ages?
6, 4.
4?
Yep.
Do they stay with you?
No, ma'am.
When's the last time you've seen them?
2 years and my son, I think. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna order parenting classes. Community, 60 hours will be deducted from the community service restitution upon completion of parenting classes. How far did you go in school?
I graduated, Your Honor.
All right. The remaining 60 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of the DOEP course. There's to be field visits 1 time per month for 8 months. There's a $1,200 fine that will be probated.
Thank you, Judge.
There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow TAP recommendations. If they recommend inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. And there's to be a UA today. No later than 3 p.m. Probation, is there anything else?
Go over to drug court for that anyway.
Yes.
Nothing else.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Probation, did you want to no possession of firearm with that as well? All right, and there's to be no possession of firearms. All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate you working me in.
No problem. Just give me a moment. I'm just trying to find the pages Parker was on. Oh, I found it. All right, who do we have for a reset?
I have the things in the end, page 1, 2 down.
Jason Mejia. All right, today's final plea deadline date.
I've received a discovery, Your Honor, and we have also received an offer, but we are not accepting.
All right, how long do y'all expect this jury trial to last? All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-day jury trial date. Yes.
I also have a motion, Your Honor.
Okay,
June 29th.
that's the earliest.
I have May 19th.
All right, see y'all back on May 19th. All right, and what do you have for me to sign?
It's a request to have to change the no contact order, Your Honor.
Oh, we'll need to have a hearing on that, and the person who has the no contact order, they'll need to be present.
It's an 8-year-old child.
Oh, yeah, I'll take testimony and you just have it set and I'll hear it.
Okay, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who's Jennifer Humphreys?
We already did that one.
Yeah, I don't know why I have this here. Okay.
You want your next reset?
No. Let's proceed on Charles Bonk. Are you ready on Pena?
That's the state just told me they weren't ready.
We're ready, Judge.
Oh, you are ready.
All right, are there witnesses?
State has 2 witnesses, Judge.
All right. Mr. Bonk, are you able to come back this afternoon or do you want to proceed?
Whatever the court would prefer.
Afternoon would probably be better since they have 2
What
witnesses.
time would you like us?
Are you able to come back at 1:45?
Sure.
Okay, all right, we'll come back at 1:45.
Yes.
All right, Deputy Laura, put a hold on Mr. Pena. All right, who's next?
Turtle Hall, on page 11 down.
Yes. Carver Hall,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning.
We're asking for a reset. This is the first time we met. There's an MTR. We have an offer. He was in Medina County. He just got.
Yes, I see that he was in Medina County. How much time are you requesting?
About 3 weeks or so, Judge.
Right. Norma, and we'll set it for a contested. If it's not going to be a contested, let probation know at least a week in advance. Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-week reset.
Yes, ma'am. May 21st.
What? Hold on. Let's see, let me double check here that I could get May the 21st. The judge asked me a question. I have to be able to. If I can do that, okay? So let me get that done real quick. And then, let's see, May the 21st, I will be here.
All right, it'll be set for a contested hearing. Ms. Abrams, on Carver Hall, it's May 21st for a contested. Defense counsel will let you know a week in advance.
Is there any way I could do the May the 28th? I have nothing that day. I have a public intoxication trials administered court. I don't want to be late. And if I don't show up there, then is there any way?
You can do that first and come here after.
I'd rather do the 28th, possible.
I understand what you're saying, but the reason why they gave me this date is because that's where they have an opening in the
I have a-
docket.
Yeah, I have a better opening on my docket.
Well, I can do it sooner than that. I'm sure there's a date sooner that's
Well,
open.
Well, unfortunately, I have little dots on everything, on every day.
Okay.
because of the
All right, we'll see you back on the 21st. I'll make a notation that you will be late.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Who's next?
Layla Vasquez, page 4, 3 down.
Layla Vasquez.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's going well.
All right. So what is happening with your case? Do you have all discovery?
I don't know, Judge. This is our first setting. Ms. Vasquez has 4 cases. I think one is family violence and 3 other cases are CTD.
All right. Well, what I'll do, because I realized that there were other motions that were heard, and so this is her first time on the docket here because of other issues
Correct.
with the magistrate's court. So I'm going to set this for discovery in 30 days. I need a discovery date, 30 days.
May 28th.
All right, May 28th. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused, okay?
Thank you.
All right, and keep doing what you need to do, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
Mr. Woods?
No. Yeah, I haven't talked. So I need to look at her discovery. It's kind of difficult for me to confer before I get to discovery. All right, I can post it there. Of course. You okay? Ladies.
All right, who's next?
Have a, sorry, Jamal Coleman, page 11, 3 down.
They're bringing him up right now. Okay.
Okay, who's next?
And then we can have, I think a motion to quash, I don't know if we're gonna do a sentencing, but
Let's do the sentencing.
is Chambers, Jennifer Chambers? Yes, I put her on.
Hi.
Hi, so we're about to call Chambers, correct?
Yes.
So I don't know if you remember this case, but last time we were here,
It's Chambers.
this is a case about a missing wedding ring.
Yes.
And there was a defendant who supposedly arrested with the wedding ring,
Mhm.
went to I went to Bear, was there for about 10 days. Then the marshals moved him to Carnes.
Mhm.
So last time we were here, I was gonna try and find the ring. So I got in contact with the Carnes Sheriff Department. They went over to the Carnes detention center and got the manifest of
Mhm.
that defendant's items when he
Mhm.
was transferred.
Mhm.
And all he had on him was a t-shirt and shorts and shoes. So his wallet, his keys, his cell phone, whatever his jewelry was, is all likely still in Bear County. I have tried multiple times to get in contact with the property department. But the phone just sort of rings and rings, or I get put on hold. The sister of that defendant has attempted to go get the property, but well, first of all, who knows if we could get it back if she did, but she doesn't have an ID to pick up the property. So,
Oh, all you have to do is file a motion and have that defendant brought over and have the people at the Bear County Jail, if that's the location of the ring, have them to bring the property with him and they will bring the property.
so, but what case would if I filed a motion to this case, they would
Yes.
go get him in Carnes?
Well,
Bring him
you're
over-
saying that he has property here in Bear County.
If we think,
It's shocking that they didn't transfer his property with Carnes. Is he just in Carnes because there's no room at the jail?
no, he has a federal charge. He was taken
Oh,
over.
yeah, they should have brought his property with him. Does somebody want to pick up the phone and call Bear County property and ask them?
I've been calling them. I cannot get through. I don't know if there's an individual that I could call, but like the main number, it's just not.
Does anybody have any objection to the court calling?
No.
All right, so give me this is going to come back this afternoon. Give me the case number, write down the case number of the person whose property is in the property room.
Okay.
Thank you. And y'all will be back at 2. All right, who's next?
We have Daniel Chapa.
And then after this, the court is taking its recess. Who's? Who's here on Daniel Chapa?
Present, Your Honor.
And then after that, it's gonna be, there are 2 cases with Chapa. All right, are you ready to proceed?
We are, Judge.
All right, if you come forward.
No, he just coming
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 0270 and 2024 CR 00769. I'm sorry, 2024 CR 007969, State versus Daniel Chapa. Can I have parties announced?
Michael DeLeon for Mr. Chapa.
And are you Mr. Chapa?
Yes, ma'am.
And each of these cause numbers, did you review the motion to revoke community supervision and the First Amendment motion to revoke community supervision? With your attorney, did you understand it?
Yes.
And the cause number 2024 CR 007969, are you the same Daniel Chapa who was placed on probation for 8 years on October 11, 2024 for the offense of stalking?
Yes.
And in cause number 2024 CR 0270, are you the same Daniel Chapa who was placed on community supervision for assault, bodily injury, family member on September 10th, 2024 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Your Honor, it will be proceeding on the first amended motion clause. And so I'll read the violation is the same violation of condition number 1. Going to order about the 9th day of February 2026 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant Daniel O'Hara Chapa committed the offense of evading arrest, detention, in violation of condition number 1.
And each cause number to that, how do you plead, true or not true?
True.
And then violation of condition number 4, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Daniel O'Hara Chapa did then and there calls for report to the supervision officer as directed in the months of June, July, August, September, October, November, December 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
To that, and each motion, how do you plead, true or not true?
True.
And we will waive and abandon your Honor.
No
Any
objection.
objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to 1 and 4 and the cause number ending in 70, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail? And by pleading true to violations 1 and 4 and the cause number ending in 69, the court could grant the motion and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison. Did you understand that? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead to violations 1 and 4 in each cause number? All right, then in each cause number, the court will find violations of 1 and 4 true Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, clause number ending in 6-9, the agreement for the court to consider is granting the state's motion, revoking the defendant's community supervision and reforming the judgment to reflect a prison sentence of 7 years. And then regarding the clause number ending in 7-0, the agreement for the court's consideration is to grant the state's motion, revoke the community supervision, and sentence to 1 year for jail to run concurrent judge. And that the state will be taking into consideration clause number 2026 AL 003542, as well as clause number.
Sure.
Twenty 004079.
All right, is that your proposed agreement,
That
counsel?
is our agreement, Judge. We'd ask the court follow that agreement. Additionally, we'd ask for any back time that he's had on these cases
All right.
credited.
Are you asking the court to follow those agreements? And each cause number, are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, yes, document signed.
And the cause number 2024 CR 0270, the court, as previously stated, is finding 1 and 4 true. The court will grant the motion, sentence you to 1 year in the Bexar County jail. This will run concurrent with 2024 CR 007969, taking consideration 2026 AL 003542, 2026 CC 004074. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Veronica Medellin. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And no residing in households with minors. And cause number 2024 CR 007969. And I'm sorry, in that previous cause number, the court will give, of course, credit for any time served. And in the next cause number, the court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 7 years in the prison. This will run concurrent with 2024 CR 0270. There's to be no contact with Elaine Rodriguez. Credit for any time served. No unsupervised contact with minors. And no residing in households with minors. And each cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
And each of the cause numbers, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? You're welcome.
Good luck to you.
And then counsel, once I've received the dismissals, I will sign it. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Just give me a moment. Yes.
I have the cause numbers, SID number, and name of that defendant whose property.
All right, thank you. Oh, defense on that matter? You need to also see if you can get in touch with his attorney, who is the attorney for him in Karnes County.
Attorney in Karnes County?
Yes, his defense attorney, if he
So
has one.
His defense attorney would be here, I would think. I don't know if he had.
Oh, all right. So if you can see who his defense attorney is and get in contact with his defense attorney as well.
Okay, I will.
All right, Coleman. And what page is Coleman on?
Page 11, reading.
All right, what's happening with this case?
Your Honor, there's a proposal we'd like to see if the court would approve for the time being. I understand normally when we don't have resolutions to judge right away, you're not allowed to send them for contested.
Mhm.
I think if we can try an alternative for this case in specific, we might have a resolution. In reading through the court summary and this defendant's history, I believe he does have mental health issues that need to be properly
Yes.
addressed.
They do.
Now, in reading through the court summary as well as probation recommendation, they are recommending that it be reevaluated by Tacoma and some healthcare services. What I would like is if we could have that evaluation done first and see what they are recommending, come back and go for its resolution to this matter for the defendant.
All right, so we're gonna go off the record and I'm gonna tell you all what the issue is.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so this is what the court will do. The court is going to deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include the following. The court is going to order the Genesis program. And there's to be an evaluation in custody and probation. That evaluation in custody, what is it for? All right, so there's going to be a mental health evaluation in custody. And probation, you said that will take 2 weeks?
Yes, Judge, I'll ask that it expedited.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson, can you give me a court date that's in 16 days, please?
I can do the 19th.
All right, so that date for May 19th is just to make sure that all of the evaluations are done. All right, so after the evaluation, the court is going to order that he is released from custody. There is going to be partial GPS, waive fees. GPS will be until further notice and is partial for all medical appointments and attendance of church. And with regards to attendance of church, you all will need to give the court the hours of that. I mean, if it's a Baptist church, I'm Baptist, you know, we're not doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Thursday, so, and Sunday. Veronica, you know about that. I mean, church can go from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then if it's revival, it goes into the night. So, all right, so all medical appointments and attendance of church, and y'all will give the time. And he is to reside with his mother. And what is his mom's name?
Michelle Coleman.
CHELLE.
Okay, thank you. And Ms. Coleman will provide the address. All right, and probation, is there anything else that I'm forgetting?
No, Judge.
All right, so they're gonna give you a reset form for for May 19th, okay? And I have it on here just in case something happens with the evaluations. That way we won't lose track of you, all right? All right, good luck to you. Welcome. All right, the court is going on recess.